Alright, which is better? Electric or gas powered vehicles? This is a comparative analysis. Alright, so in this PowerPoint, we're going to go over, you know, why we should compare electric and gas powered vehicles, the key features of each vehicle, the advantages and disadvantages, and the side to side comparison, the conclusion, and references. Alright. Are electric or gas powered vehicles better? That's my debate's basis. Why I decided to create this PowerPoint was due to countries pushing to go fully electric and ban gas powered cars by the mid to late 21st century. Nobody honestly knows what's better, gas or electric. You do a quick Google search right now and you're going to get mixed results. Due to this, I decided to take research on my own hands and realized that both options play an essential role in how individuals or companies approach mobility, environmental concerns, and cost efficiency. Gas powered vehicles have dominated the industry for years, providing convenience and infrastructure familiarity. On the other hand, electric vehicles represent a shift towards sustainability and innovation. This presentation will explore the advantages and disadvantages of both types of vehicles. By analyzing these aspects with backed claims, we will determine which option may be better for consumers. So, why should we compare electric and gas powered vehicles? Well, I personally decided to compare electric and gas powered vehicles due to the groans that would encircle my car as an electric vehicle passed by. To give you a little bit of a backstory to how my friend group is they are a mix of car enthusiasts and people who honestly could care less about what car they drove or what car passed by. But despite this, conversation would always end in a debate in which people argued what they thought was better. This is what pushed me to research evenly on both sides to hopefully settle this debate the next time it arises. What are some key features of gas powered vehicles? They're powered by an internal combustion engine, long driving ranges, high performance and versatility, familiar technology, and the best of all, quick refueling. Gas powered vehicles. Lower upfront costs. According to COSI in 2022, gas powered vehicles typically have a lower purchasing price. Now, gas powered vehicles also have a longer range without refueling. According to Alonzi in 2023, gasoline engines provide a longer driving range without requiring frequent stops, especially compared to entry level electric vehicles. Now, when you get to the higher end, kind of like the Tesla Roadster, that vehicle has upwards of 700-mile driving range. Now, another advantage is the extensive fueling infrastructure due to, cars being around for a while now. Gas stations are widely available, making refueling convenient and efficient even in remote areas, also according to Alonzi in 2023. So, what are some disadvantages of gas powered vehicles? High greenhouse gas emissions. The greenhouse gas emissions from internal combustion engines are significantly higher than those of electric vehicles. Rising fuel costs. As fossil fuel resources dwindle and oil prices become more volatile, the cost of operating gas powered vehicles will only continue to rise from here on out. Dependency on non renewable resources. Gas powered vehicles rely on finite fossil fuel resources, which creates long term sustainability concerns. And the final disadvantage is higher maintenance costs. Internal combustion engines require regular maintenance such as oil changes and emission system repairs, which add to the long term cost of ownership. So, what are some key features of electric vehicles? They're powered by rechargeable batteries, they emit no greenhouse gases directly, provide a quieter and smoother experience, government incentives, which include tax breaks, rebates, and incentives to reduce initial cost. So, what are some advantages of electric vehicles? For one, they have lower greenhouse gas emissions. EVs produce significantly lower greenhouse gas emissions compared to gas powered vehicles, even when electricity is generated from fossil fuels. Another advantage would be reduced operating and maintenance costs. EVs have cheaper fueling and maintenance costs compared to gas powered vehicles, with savings of up to $100 per month in just gas. Government's incentives and tax credits. Financial incentives like subsidized and tax breaks reduce the upfront cost, making EVs even more accessible. Improved driving experience. EVs are far more comfortable to drive due to their quieter motors and smoother acceleration. Now, some disadvantages would be the high upfront cost. EVs generally cost more to purchase than gas-powered vehicles, making them less accessible without subsidies. Limited charging infrastructure. Range anxiety persists as EVs require a robust network of charging stations, which remain underdeveloped in many areas. Environmental impact of battery production. Mining materials for EV batteries can cause environmental degradation and social harms. To produce an electric vehicle's battery, it takes a lot of resources and a lot of manpower and produces a lot of CO2 actually. So if you're very concerned on the environment, an electric vehicle at the moment may not be the best option. Dependency on electric generation. In regions with fossil fuel based electricity, the environmental advantages of EVs are immensely reduced. So between the two, initial costs between an EV is actually a lot higher than a gas powered vehicle. The fuel efficiency, though, is more efficient with EVs than gas powered vehicles. The environmental impact that an EV has, honestly, little to none while it's operating. It creates zero emissions directly compared to a gas powered vehicle, which creates significant greenhouse gas emissions directly. Now, the range between electric and gas is immense. Electric have a range of 200 to 400 miles, while gas have, ranges from 3 to 600. It actually is a lot cheaper to maintain electric vehicles and actually more expensive to maintain gas powered vehicles due to all the complex parts moving. The infrastructure for electric vehicles is growing, but honestly still very limited. Gas powered vehicles are widely available. The gas infrastructure is also widely available since it's been around for hundreds, maybe it's been around for a while. The performance that an EV produces is instant torque and acceleration, while gas powered vehicles do not provide instant torque and acceleration, but they do have reliable performance across all models. Honestly, in conclusion, EVs are a much more sustainable option, but gas vehicles are currently more convenient. In all honesty, your choice at the moment should be based upon your lifestyle until the infrastructure is set in place. Until both sides evolve rapidly, there's honestly no true answer. So, I may feel one way because of my lifestyle, but you may feel another way because your lifestyle differs and you drive a lot more frequently than I do. Um, so knowing that, there's no true answer, honestly, and it all depends on the person who is buying the car, making their choice between what vehicle they want to make their daily drive or their daily commute in. Um, but with that, that's really all I have to say. And here's my reference page. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. All right, thanks for listening.